Fits in here pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a cool truck.
You guys are set up nice. And you're gonna be the guy washing.
I am, yeah.
So we gotta figure out how we're gonna get our soaps hooked up through this thing. Once we get this set up a little bit, we can just fire it up, run the hose straight inside, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. Might be easier if it was centered though. Now that he's on camera, he's on camera.
When I saw it turn, I was like, oh no.
Am I good on that side?
We're good there.
Good job.
We got Alliance Power Group here today. We're gonna set them up with a nice touchless system so they can save time washing this thing. We're gonna go over the details. First thing is hook up their power washer. We got the real deal here. We're gonna put it together. This is the foaming lance. All you have to do to turn on and off your foam cannon, which is this end right here, is twist this way. If you want to rinse, you just twist this way. That will turn on or off the injector remotely. This is the mount for the injector. We're gonna put this on there. So this is the soap injector. You guys do want this valve, right? Before I start drilling your power washer? Okay. All right, I think we have a plan. So now you got your step 1 and your step 2. Going straight over to the inlet of this injector. Put them right on this. That looks good, man. Yeah. Oh, we got a leaker. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It'll be fine. The only thing you have to do to turn on and off your soap is put this over here. There you go. Oh. Hey, it's good, man. We did it. I usually come in pretty tight in here. I'll get in about 2-3 inches from the surface generally, but that might be a little bit much with your machine. So you might want to stay out like maybe 6 inches. You got a big power washer and you don't want to damage anything. Where you would see issues is generally if there's a chip in the paint, you might make it worse. So decals also, being that you have heat, you know, when you come around to these logos on your doors, with a machine that big, I would just be careful about getting in real tight on this stuff. So you're really only looking out for decals, chips in the paint. Other than that, you can get in pretty tight. In here, you've got some hub seal grease, and that's gonna clean up pretty good. The soaps that we're gonna be using in here are gonna do the job. I think it's gonna come out fantastic by using heat as well. Now you guys are familiar with like how to use the touchless soaps, like one over the other. You make sure they mix together, right?
Yep.
What's going on there, when those mix together, they're basically shocking each other neutral. So you have a nice neutral pH wash at that point. It's better for the runoff, better for the truck, but it creates a release of the static bond on the surface, which is what holds on all this stuff. So it just helps the power washer be able to clean it. And so you're replacing your physical contact with a mitt or a brush with the power washer. So it's really important not to miss a spot. You could rinse top down and save some time, but it'll be very hard to see where you were, and you won't know till you're dry if you did a good job or not. If you rinse bottom up, you'll be able to tell what's happening and use the foam as a little bit of a gauge. I would get in real nice and tight on the mirrors, 3 inches out. The windshield, same thing. But yeah, that's the main rundown. Do you guys have any questions of stuff I haven't thought of to talk about here?
Once we put the soap on, how long should we let it sit to get in there?
I don't let it sit really. All I do is I do a section and then I go back to where I started and start rinsing. You're fighting not letting it dry. Because you wash outside with this, I'm imagining, because you're mobile. Yeah. So you're gonna be dealing with the air movement, the heat, the sun, all that stuff accelerates how fast the soap's dry. You gotta just get it on there and get it off of there. And the goal is to save time anyway, so you really shouldn't find yourself standing around waiting for anything. So that should keep it quick, man.
Awesome.
The system should help you get a lot more trucks done. You should be able to do probably 5 times as many trucks as you would be able to do with a brush. And you'll be able to reach in tighter too. While it doesn't hit as hard as a mitt, it does hit better in there because you can't get in there. Hands-on physical thing around every nut and bolt and frame. This stuff is gonna do better at reaching everything, and it's also gonna be able to shut off the road salts in the wintertime. And that's the main thing, is to keep these things from deteriorating. So you wanna make sure that these last. And that's the main perk, I think, of the two-step soaps, is that they can help get in there and get a little better. There we go.
look at the inside of the wheel.
Being a new truck, it's pretty easy. I could have even hit it a little harder. I mean, there's still some junk in there. The rims came pretty clean. You know, they could use a little bit of hands-on work. We've got some stuff for that. You know, we can revisit that. Not bad though. Bugs are pretty much gone. I didn't hit in here as hard as I could have. That is another spot that a little hands-on tune-up would help. We'll circle back to those and just hit those real quick with some other stuff. This is a big shortcut, right? How long do you think we took on that half? Is that like 15 minutes maybe? Or
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the heat makes a gigantic difference. Really happy with how that came out on the other side. That was fun. And gigantic difference in the wheel wells. I mean, washing new stuff is really enjoyable, you know, because it's like, it cleans up much easier than older stuff. Who wants to do it? Do you want to do it?
I would love to do it.
Dude, you got it. All right, man, show us how it's done. Dude, what's your first experience, huh? You like it?
It's awesome.
Got me.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, okay.
How about it? Fun, right? What do you think?
Yeah, very fun.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job, man. Honestly, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I think it looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
The effect it had on the wheels and the wheel well
Yeah.
makes such a big difference just when you're walking by. And
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
it.
no, it's like brand new. But it is brand new, yeah. What year is this thing?
23.
Yeah, so there you go. This is an easy one. Look at that. And you thought it looked good before, right?
Yeah.
You don't want any of that dirt in the rubber, that's for sure. And if you were to put heavy duty on again, you probably wouldn't see it turn brown. Now I'm curious. Let's do a little corner. I don't even know if we need to do the snake oil. I don't think you're going to see much of a difference because you got such fresh paint on there. Although snake oil will help with corrosion in the wintertime, so maybe we should do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to use a foam cannon to get this snake oil on this right now. This right here is snake oil. Yeah, we see the difference. Spray it underneath, spray it on top. Bro, enjoy that. Push it in all the way. Yeah. There you go. Let it rip. I think we did it.
I think so.
Still haven't hit any tire shine up on the rims, but we can hit that real quick. So this stuff is salt resistant and dirt and mud resistant. You'll have good luck with it holding on for a little while. What do you guys like for tire shine normally? You guys have preferences?
I always have the problem where it cleans up on the side of my truck. I probably put too much of it on.
It's just a matter of wiping it around. This would do the same thing. What I do sell are like foam blocks, which are like better in a way because they do soak up some of the excess more than, like this brush is spreading it more. This is probably going to leave it a little glossier looking. I think you'll get less sling with like a foam block. So I call them the brick because it looks like a brick. And it's kind of a good size for getting on a, you know, on a big tire like this, you know. You want to just keep wiping it around, and if you can let it dry in the sun or something, then that would help the sling too. I think it's done. Right?
Wow.
Look at it. Wash itself should probably take 20, 25 minutes, I think, once you get it down. The only place that I think we missed was around the corner over here on this side. Like right here, like this is one of those weird spots that you forget about, you know? Like this forward facing. Everything forward facing is gonna have more junk on it. All the bugs are gonna collect there and like, you know, stuff's gonna get baked on a little more. So like when you're in there, you can get that. You just gotta get in there real tight.
Show Matt's work here.
Dude, that is what the importance of good rinsing is, that you gotta get in, because that's how you're cleaning, you're scrubbing it. The soaps, they'll make it loose, but it'll still be there until you hit it. Now I wanna see what we can do, because we weren't able to get that weird stain out. See that? So let's see if this does it. I've heard really good things about this polish, man. Of all people in the polishing world, I mean, Evan Steger's right up there, man. I know that he says this is pretty good. What does it say to do? Are we supposed to shake it or anything?
Give it a shake for good measure.
All right. I don't hear the...
Where's the stain?
See that right there? Right there, and then up here. I don't know what that is, but it's like, gotta go. And we weren't able to get it off of there with M-Shine or Heavy Duty.
Let us know in the comments if you know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you know what the heck would have caused something like that. So the wheel was parked with this side down before, and then whatever that was ran down in those really thin streaks. Strange, right? I think this is from Europe or something like that. Let's just put it on there and find out. Like any polish, I'm sure we have to give it a lot of elbow grease still. And this is gonna be the hard part. I think these are the most baked in stains right here. I don't think I have the polishing muscles trained yet. There's probably some kind of power tools we could use to get into this a little bit. I don't think that would work. Put the rag on it? Invention.
Creative.
Nice. Let's put some of this on there. This should do it. Oh yeah, you got enough now.
There's only 40 million people watching your struggle. Don't worry about it, no pressure.
Is it coming out at all?
Yeah. I mean, this is the best looking like boom truck in the world. What in percentage do you guys call this for clean? Is this a 90% clean? Is this
I'd go 95. Yeah.
95%? Man.
Nice job.